Okay, the strategy is over, but I want to share with you a few things on how to stay consistent with the changes. So I'm not going to give you many options because, as you know, whenever we have too many options available, it's so easy to come up with many excuses. So instead, I just want to share a few things with you that you can do to stay consistent with the changes. First of all, to create standards. Eliminate a constant decision factor by using awareness and shifting your focus. So I'm going to explain what these are. Whenever you create standards, think about the person that you want to become. Describe a person with healthy habits. What does that person do and what does that person not do? Describe that person in as much detail as possible, and then bring that to what you tell yourself and to other people. So whenever you talk about your unhealthy habits, just turn it to a positive and say, I am the type of person who does this. I'm the type of person who doesn't eat sweets. I am the type of person who eats sweets occasionally. So no thank you, I am not going to eat now because I'm not in the mood or I'm not hungry, I'm choosing not to. So even when you talk to yourself or to other people, bring those things that make up your identity, your new identity, okay? Then use awareness. And I want to start from the triggers. So the traditional way in which unhealthy habits work is that you have a trigger, and that leads to a mental battle, as we talked about, to do or not to do. Okay, you deserve it. Okay, maybe later, maybe just one bite, something like that. And you end up taking the path of least resistance, so you perform the unhealthy habit. So what happens when you bring in awareness? Whenever you experience the trigger, you catch yourself. Okay, this is the time, this is the trigger that leads me to performing that unhealthy habit. So what you do is that you immediately focus on other activities. You already know some of the activities that you could do, but I'm going to give you another assignment in just a second so that you reinforce that. So think of it this way. You have the trigger that would eventually lead you to perform the unhealthy habit. So once you catch yourself, instead of going to that mental battle of to do or not to do, you immediately start doing other activities that are easy to start. Okay, because what that does is it creates a new healthy habit. Okay, so it will just shorten the gap. So whenever you do that, and the more you do it, the more you associate that trigger with your awareness, you catch yourself and you immediately do something else, then that trigger is going to be associated with a new healthy habit. That's how you form a new habit, okay? By using awareness, and that will help you stay consistent. And it's a neat trick. So if you get it, then you're going to love it when you perform it, because it's going to be an experiment and it's going to be a successful one. Okay, let's continue.